Hello and welcome back to Solenoid Hex World Building. I'm continuing with the previous plan of doing underdark monsters. Come on, player ribbon. Move down. There we go. And we're creating our monsters in a worm tunnel today on an underdark map. Hooray for worm tunnels. So we've already got our Umber Hulk, our Drow, our Ascomoid, our Phycomid, and our Trapper, and I think I started doing the Myconid. Interesting names for all these monsters, isn't it? Ascomoid, Phycomid, Myconid. There's a lot of fungus-related stuff in the Underdark. By the way, my version of the Underdark is not called the Underdark. It is called the Mantle. I use the real-world geology or geological terms for the different parts of a planet, and that is crust, mantle, and core. So my crust is normal world maps. The mantle is what you would call the Underdark, and then the core is a largely volcanic area that has a lot of fiery magma and things of that nature. Okay, so the Myconid. I found out last night there's like 6 different Myconids, so I'm going to be making an individual character sheet for all 6. So that should be interesting. They're all different sizes, and what it really boils down to is the Myconids are all different ages. So you've got like infants that have 1 hit die, all the way up to the Myconid King who has, like 6 hit dice or something. So I'm probably going to use the same 2 tokens for everything but the king. And I'll probably grab a token somewhere off of Google for the king. Myconid King token. Oh, these are from Dragon's Crown. This is an actual monster in Dragon's Crown. It's a video game made by Atlas. That's a really fun game. I wish they'd make a sequel to it. It's so much fun. It's like a up to 4 players side-scrolling fighting game, like those old 1980s ones, like the original Street Fighter and Double Dragon and Captain Combat? Captain Commando. Captain Commando and, Excalibur, no, not Excalibur, Knights of the Round. Oh yeah, that was a great game. So, I mean, there's a lot of nostalgia for side-scrolling fighting games when you play that. It's a lot of fun. And it's an RPG. So you have a character. All the characters are pre-made, unfortunately, and they're all named essentially after their class or their race. So there's like the elf. Yeah, it's like the old OD&D classes where it's like the dwarf, the elf, and then there's like the fighter. And then if you want to be a girl, there's the the witch, and then there's another girl. Oh, the elf is a girl too, and then there's what's it called? Valkyrie, and she's this like real tall blonde with a really big like muscular butt, and she uses like pole arms, like two-handed axes and hammers and stuff. That game is worth checking out, by the way. I've spent many an hour playing that game. I loved it. It was well worth the money. I think it's like a $10 game or something you can download online, and it was well worth the money. It's well worth the money if you have someone to play it with. I'll add that caveat. Someone or some people. It's definitely a party game. Like if you have a party at your house and you have, like a PlayStation or an Xbox or something, and you can download that game, and you have a bunch of controllers set up for like, people just chill on your couch, and you have the controllers on the table. That game, if your friends are nerds, that game is so party game-esque. I'm just really like, yeah, that would be worth it. Just even for just one party, that'd be worth it. $10. Because lower level play is super fun. Because that's when you're all like discovering what the game is all about and all that. I don't think they have a Myconid King, man. That's it's kind of disappointing. This thing is just weird. That could be some kind of Myconid, but it's weird looking to me. I don't like that. That's weird, and that's weird. This is like a Cyclops Myconid. I don't like grabbing the ones that have watermarks anyways. Well, shit. D&D? RPG? Mushroom? Okay, now we're just getting into the... Holy shit, it's, what's her face? Zugtmoy. She is so fucking creepy. Originally, she wasn't even a she. It was just a big fucking mushroom with, like, tentacles or something. I think this is, like, the 3rd edition version of her. She has a quasi... You-know-who-who. What? Which is really bizarre. That's fucking... It's really gross to me. Ugh. Ugh. And then this is... Oh man, that's just too... That's too much. That's creepy. Trying to think of what I can do. I really think I want to get... Let's see. Myconid... fungus... mushroom... Green alien mushroom, mushroom men. Maybe I'll just maybe I'll just use this one as the king. And then this one will be just regular. They all look the same. They're all just green. And then the king is, you know, purple or whatever. Yeah, I don't like any of those tokens, really. Like, even the premium ones you gotta pay for, they don't look right. See, look, they've got 1 hit die through 6 hit dice. And they're tiny to large, 2 feet tall per hit die. So the 2 foot tall ones are like their babies. And then they have cumulative abilities. There's 6 abilities, each one being added as they gain a hit die, right? In successive order. And then each one is multiplied, like they have a number of them equal to their hit dice, you know, per day. So like the 6 hit die guy has all 6 abilities, and each of them are 6 per day. That's the king. And the 1 hit die little babies, they only have 1 ability, and they can only use it once per day. So they get more and more complicated as they get older. And I think they are genderless, so this is reminiscent of a female gendered one to me. So I think I'm just going to replace this. I think they just reproduce, you know, asexually, or not even asexually. They just shoot their genetic information on stuff, and they just grow more babies. They're what do you call it? Spores. They have the spores. That's just weird. That's strange. It's bizarre. Portrait. This one's cool. That shows all different shapes and sizes of myconids. So they could be, you know, different types of mushrooms. Like this one's obviously some kind of toadstool. Yeah, I don't remember the names of the different mushrooms. I think that's, what, a nightcap or something like that. He sure is a fun guy. Ha ha. Oh, this one's cool too. Yeah, Toad from Super Mario Brothers. Weirdest myconid ever. And there's always one potion of anointment in the community. If other potions are indicated, consult the following table. I think if you slice a myconid open, they have potions inside. Oh, that's gonna get weird. Some of this shit is blacked out. Oh well. Potion of anointment. Powders of hallucination. Potion of fungus healing. Potion of fungus growth. Habitat Society. Animator. These ones have bullets, so I'm just gonna leave them alone. Okay. See, I really wish there were more. Let's see, what did I use for, let's see, unusual fungus. Let's see, encounters. F. Fungus. Shrieker and violet fungus. What did I use for this? Wow, I just used a mushroom and turned it purple. Okay. See, that's not a shrieker, man. That's a violet fungus. Obviously. Why did he call that a shrieker? That's weird. It's violet on the top, bro. Oh, hey, Gold, what's up? Yeah. Yeah, it just comes up. Let's see. Dark. Creatures Dungeon something. Is this the one that has the fungus people? No. Wet Caverns, maybe? Gonna fix some food and keep you stream on as I do AFK. Alright, thank you. Goblins, aliens, nobles, characters, tours, dungeon. See, there we go. Dark something. Earth and Hulk. Dark Slasher, Earth and Hulk. Roper, Drider. I suppose I could just use this one and make it different colors. And then keep one as... I know what I'll do. I'll just, I'll use both of them. And then make different colors for each hit die. That sounds about right. Make a rollable table with both of them on there. Okay. Myconid. Add item. Mushroom Man. Save changes. Token. Boom. Okay. Advanced is drawing. Right click. Advanced. Flip vertical. Right click, advanced, flip horizontal. Okay. So this one is gonna be Myconid 1 HD. One hit die. Hit die. Hit die. There we go. Level 1, I think they're what, neutral? Are they true neutral? Lawful neutral. Wow. A Myconid monk would be funny. Okay. Lawful neutral. Yeah. Myconid monk. It looks like he's wearing one of those straw hats from Southeast Asia. One to 2 hit dice 19, 3 to 4 hit dice 17. 5 to 6 hit dice, 15. I think that is... I think that might be Thief. Thaco. Let's see. Two hit AC. Calculated Thacos, table 38. What was it? 1 to 2 is 19. Oh, that is no, that's a special. That's a special Thaco. That might be Hydra Thaco. Five, 6 hit dice, 15. Okay, so Hydra Thaco is, this is like, see, Hydra Thaco is like OD&D Monster Thaco, basically. So there's second edition Monster Thaco, which is 20 minus their hit dice, and then there's two old school Thacos that I have found. There's the Hydra one, which seems to be the same for all of the like reptilian creatures, like, you know, snakes, giant lizards, and shit like that. The Hydra has the reptiles one. And then the Roper one is the plants. Yeah, the plants Thaco. So maybe they have plant Thaco. It's like all the weird plant creatures, like the dangerous plants and stuff, they have this Thaco. And it's kind of complicated. So what it does, it takes their level, divides by 2, rounds up, and then multiplies by 2, and then subtracts that number from 21. So if they have 1 hit die, it takes 1 divided by 2, which is, you know, 0.5, rounds down to 0. Oh god. Because 0 times 2... No, that's... that... 0 times 2 is going to be 0, so their Thaco would be 21 at 1 hit die. Hold on. No, it rounds up. I'm sorry. Fuck. Alright. So 1 hit die divided by 2, 0.5, and it rounds up because it's ceiling, so 1. And then multiplies by 2, which is 2, and then 21 minus 2 is 19. So 2 hit dice... it's going to be the same thing, because 2 divided by 2 is 1. Rounded up is 1. Times 2 is 2. 21 minus 2 is 19. So yeah, it's plant Thaco. That's what this is. Yeah, they totally have plant Thaco. And then it's just every other hit die, their Thaco goes down by 1. Okay. And for some reason, the Roper is a plant. Right? So that's weird. Okay. So that Thaco is totally set up. And then their only attack, well, their only physical attack, is they join their hands together. Now, they've got these weird stubby arms, and on the end of their arms they have 3 fingers. There's 2 like actual fingers and then an opposable thumb. So they have these weird, like, almost robot hands, and that they grip together. So I'd imagine they'd put their arms straight together, and their little fingers can barely fit around the little stub of their arm. So it would just look like a monk with his hands up the other, up each arm's sleeves. That's kind of what it would look like. And then they would just arc their arms over their head and bam, hit you with just an arc of arm. Because they can't really ball anything up. They can't make a fist or anything. It would be like being attacked by a bucket handle made of mushroom. Just a really thick bucket handle. Pardon me, I'm drinking wine. I love wine. I haven't had a drink in over a week. I think it's been since the Saturday night before last that I've had even a drop. And I was like, yeah, I want to have a drink tonight. Sometimes I just forget to drink, and that is how you know you're not an alcoholic. Okay. Attack. Clubbing with their clasped hands. So I'm just going to call the attack clasped hands. And it's going to be, I believe it was at level times D4. Yeah, D4 times their hit dice. And it's not literally 1d4 times their hit dice. It's a d4 for each hit die. Yeah, causing 1d4 points of damage per hit die. Thus, one hit die Myconid inflicts 1d4 points of damage. 2 hit die Myconid causes 2d4. So it's literally their level d4. Okay, so it's at level d4. Okay. And it's a clubbing attack, so obviously it's going to be bludgeoning. And the baby ones are tiny. And tiny creatures have a speed of 0. And they're going to have a range of 1. Obviously, every unarmed monster always has a range of 1. Unless specifically stated otherwise. Mostly tentacle monsters have a reach longer than 1. Okay, clasped hands. Yeah, alright. So I just have to change this and this as they go up in age or hit dice or whatever you want to call it. And then of course their their nearly spell-like abilities, because they have all these things: distress, reproducer, rapport, pacifier, hallucinator, animator. I might actually make a macro for each of these. Let's see. So, distress. This spore type is used to alert other myconids to danger or a need for aid. The cloud expands at a rate of 40 feet per round, expanding to its maximum of 120 feet in 3 rounds. So, they use distress. The next round, in the upkeep phase of the second round, it goes out to 40 feet. No, in the upkeep phase of the first round, it would go out to 40 feet. And then upkeep phase of the second round, it would go 80. And then in the third round, upkeep phase, 120 feet. At the end of the third round, okay. This ability is gained at the 1 hit die level. Alert other myconids to danger or a need for aid. So I could just do that with a an aura. Distress. Okay, reproducer. These spores are only emitted at the proper time for growing new myconids, so the population can be rigidly controlled. Turn off low power mode. Okay. They are also automatically ejected by a dying myconid. This ability is gained at the 2nd hit dice level. At the 2 hit dice level. Rapport. These spores are primarily used in the melding process. However, they can be used by the myconids to communicate with other species, since the fungus men do not talk. A small cloud of spores is aimed at one person. If the person fails a saving throw versus poison, it can choose to fail. It can go into telepathic rapport, speaking mind to mind with the myconid as if it were normal speech. The range of this effect is 40 feet. The duration is a number of turns equal to the hit dice of the myconid. This ability is gained at the 3rd hit dice level. 3 hit dice level. Pacifier. This type of spore cloud may be spewed at a single creature. If the creature fails its saving throw versus poison, it becomes totally passive, unable to do anything. The affected creature only observes. It is unable to perform any action, even if attacked. The range of this effect is 40 feet. The duration of this effect is a number of rounds equal to the hit dice of the myconid. This ability is gained at the 4 hit dice level. Hallucinator. This type of spore is usually used in the melding ritual, but a myconid can project them at an attacker. The spore cloud may be shot at one creature, and if that creature fails its saving throw versus poison, it suffers violent hallucinations for a number of turns equal to the hit dice of the myconid. Hallucinating creatures react as follows. Roll 1d20. The range of this effect is 40 feet. This ability is gained at the 5 hit dice level. Animator. This ability is gained at the 6 hit dice level. Only the king may achieve. The king uses these spores to infect a dead animal or creature. A purple fungus quickly covers the corpse, taking over the dead body systems and putting it to work, animating the corpse to resemble a zombie. AC 10, move 9. Hit dice 1, HP 4, number of attacks 2. Damage, bony claws for 1 to 3, 1 to 3. It is not undead and cannot be turned by priests. It always strikes last in a round. The body continues to rot and the fungus gradually replaces the missing parts, becoming specialized to take over their functions. Eventually, however, the decay proceeds too far and the body stops functioning, able to rest at last. Animation takes place 1d4 days after infection, and the corpse is animated for 1d4 plus 1 weeks before it decays. Animated creatures will follow simple orders given by the animator with rapport spores to the best of their ability. Orders take priority over self-preservation. A myconid has a deathly fear of sunlight, yada yada yada. Okay. So this one is obviously just an aura. I think rapport is just an aura as well. Reproducer isn't really important at all. It's pacifier, hallucinator, and animator that are really a bitch. I think hallucinator is going to be the... Well, animator will be the worst because obviously I got to make a character sheet for a zombie. A purple zombie. Yeah. A purple fungus quickly covers the corpse, taking over the dead body systems and putting it to work. Kind of reminds me of the yellow musk creeper or whatever that makes those weird yellow zombies. No, it's not a yellow musk creeper. It's a yellow flower of some kind. I don't want to make this too complicated. I just want to make it quick. Fuck. I want to do it right, though. Yeah, I'm going to have to make 6 macros and then a branch or a root macro to hold them all. Yeah. And this is a rollable table. Myconid hallucinator. Uh, 10. Cower and whimper with a weight of 10. Stare into nothingness. 11 to 15 is 5. $16 to 18. That's 3. And 19 to 20 is 2. Save changes. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Myconid 1 distress. Myconid 2 reproducer. Myconid 3 rapport. Myconid 4. Whoops. Pacifier. Five is hallucinator, and then animator. Three, four, five, six. How do you figure out... What? Okay, the fourth one is pacifier. Hallucinator. Let's see, how's it go? Bracket 1 time. Oh no, it's a double bracket. 1 time 1 bracket. Myconid dash hallucinator. Triple bracket. And then enter. And the range of this effect is 40 feet. B. 5 hit dice level. So this is the fun one. Cower and Whimper. Spore Cloud. I'm gonna use a special effect for this one. I'm gonna make it purple since most of their powers seem to be purple anyways. Hey, congratulations, Slow Cool, on becoming level 16. Okay, miscellaneous handouts. Scripting template. Charm. I think Charm is pink. But I'll use that. Explode Charm. This one's kinda okay. This one would be great. But they have the watermark. And I don't like using the ones that have watermarks. Because it feels like stealing. You fucked up. Ha 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 ha. Okay, whatever. The Animator. Animator. AC10, move 9, HD 1, HP 4, number of attacks 2. Damage, Bony Claws for 1 to 3, 1 to 3. And then Myconid 0. Yeah. Just Myconid 0. Okay. One. One, two, three, four, five, six. Spore types. Spores. Myconid spores. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Distress reproducer. Rapport. Rapport. Pacifier. Hallucinator, and then animator. Okay, and then of course 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So, okay, copy this shit. Copy. Save changes. Then come on. Oh. It's right here. Do they have magic resistance? No. Delete that shit. Hashtag myconid spores. Sportes. Myconid Sportes. Number appearing is 1 to 12 or 20d10 in layer. 1d12 or 20d10 in layer. And it should be 1d12 and then roll on a table, right? For how many hit dice each one has. Although that's kind of a bitch, because that would complicate XP, because you'd have to do an XP table for each type. The 1 hit die, the 2 hit die, 3 hit die, 4 hit die, 5 hit die, 6 hit die, 6 hit die. So I'll just I'll keep them all the same amount of hit dice in each encounter, which is kind of cheap. That will cheapen the encounters somewhat. But for brevity's sake, it'll keep it, it'll KISS. It'll keep it simple, stupid. Or keep it simple, stupid. Yeah, D12 of D6 hit dice. D12 of D6 HD up here with D6 hit dice up here. Or I could roll a D12, D6. But no, that's just too many. That'd be too many experience calculations. This will keep it, and then I don't think they had any like surprise. Poisonous skin. I don't remember that. Potion of fungus healing. This potion only works on fungi. It heals 1d6 plus 1 lost hit points. Potion of decay. It's poison. Yeah, poisonous skin doesn't say anywhere they have poisonous skin. That's bullshit. Or how about skin? See, just in the stat block, nowhere else. Bathroom break. Alright, I'm back. Poisonous skin. They don't have poisonous skin. Alright. Lair was 20d10. How do you make things appear in order? Actually, at that high of a number, they would roughly be, 1/6 would be, yeah, not that high of a number. It'd just be each amount of hit dice would be 1/6 of the population. Oh my lord. Alright, armor class is 10, movement is 9. And it's 2 feet per hit die. So let's see, monstrous manual, monsters. How to use this book. Contents. Other worlds, the monsters. Okay. Size. Tiny is 2 feet tall or less. Small is smaller than a typical human, 2 feet to 4 feet. Okay, so the next one is going to be small. Alright, so a tiny myconid would be like that. You select a token. Save changes. I'm gonna make their race fungus. Their race is plant, really. I don't like the way this looks. I'm gonna fix that. Delete. Bracket. Okay, whatever. And their morale is 12 to 13. So that's D2 plus 11. I gotta test their attack. See, attack. Crossed hands. Myconid. Rolled a 17. 19 minus 17 is 2. So I hit D4. D4. D4 plus D4. Okay. Okay. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cancel. Close. Alright, so let's make a folder. Call it Myconid. And we're gonna put the zombie in here too. So that's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Character sheet. I could 2-hit die. Level 2. HP 10. And I don't think I need to change anything else but the token. Yeah. Okay. Edit. Alright. So, we're going to make it a little bigger. Probably like that. We're going to change the HP to 10. And we're going to call it Myconid 2-hit dice. Oh. Do they have infravision? Cautious creatures that deplore violence. Myconids have no desire to conquer anybody and would prefer to be left alone. Myconids resemble walking toadstools in human form. Their flesh is bloated and spongy and varies in color from purple to gray. Their wide feet have vestigial toes, and their pudgy hands have 2 stubby fingers and a thumb on either side. Myconids hit dice determine their special status and abilities. Social status and abilities. They have no spoken language. Doesn't even say they have eyes. I suppose I should have a red aura for distress, and a purple aura for rapport, maybe? So what I'm going to do for the zombie is literally copy the zombie I already have and then give it those stats and call it good. And color the token purple. And that is it. Yeah. Okay. So they just don't have vision? That is so weird. They need just 60 feet of infravision. And I just won't give them sight. Oh, man. Okay, so the next one is when they're going to start turning purple. So I'll make the middle two like purple, basically, and the largest two gray. Alright, so 3 hit dice. Man, am I thirsty. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get something to drink. Okay, I'm back. So some people might be asking at this point, like, why is he taking so much time to do all these? And the reason is, I like to put in the time to make it real nice, real good, real easy. And then I never have to fuck with it again. That's the beauty of it. Shit, these guys are gonna be 6 feet tall. Yeah. And then I have to do the token. Yeah, I like to not have to screw with stuff. Once I've made it real nice, I don't have to mess with it anymore. It feels good. Plus, the better you make a monster, the easier and smoother the encounters go. I've noticed. I've had encounters where I hadn't even made the monster yet, and it was like, ooh, it takes 5 minutes to figure out everything, like what they're gonna do next or whatever, because I have to keep going back and reading the monster manual or whatever. This way, everything's hardwired, so I can just run the damn monster. Yeah, 2 hit dice, 4 feet. All right. So with 3 hit dice, that's 15 HP. Okay, save those changes. At 6 feet tall, it's a medium creature, so I'm just gonna make this one like that. And then the large creature will be the same. And then the 2 after that, I'm gonna make them 2 squares wide. So it'll look kind of weird, but it'll be fitting. Hey, Anakshagor, welcome back. It's good to see you, man. How you feeling? Oh, I'll be right back. BRB, real quick. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I had probably about 3 glasses of wine, so I got like a little buzz going. Now I'm drinking some Gatorade, so I don't have any kind of hangover when I wake up. But yeah, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Go made another cup of coffee. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I got a little bit of a buzz from some wine. I'm drinking Gatorade now to rehydrate. So, I love that wine, man. Okay, actually, I wanted to make the middle two purple, because the description of the creature says that they. Let's see, where is it? Their flesh is blood and spongy and varies in color from purple to gray. So I'll give them a purple tone when they're, middle-aged, and then 2 different grays when they're older, I guess. So I'll start with a darker purple when they're younger. And I think 3 is when they get rapport, right? So we're going to want a 40-foot purple. Well, it'd be great if they told you what color these spores were. I guess animator should probably be purple, but I don't really need an aura for that. Just rapport. And it should be visible too. To players. Yeah. Rapport. round 40 feet. And I guess maybe it doesn't need to be visible to the players. Save changes. Oh man. That might be too much. That'll block out the map if there's too many. Yeah, I'll take that off. Okay, you select the token. Save changes. Alright. Okay, here's the 4-hit die one. So, Myconid. Four-hit die. So that weird sound in the background, that moaning or whatever, is actually a worm. A purple worm. So these are worm tunnels. And the thing about tunnels is they echo sounds. And worms would cut through rock for miles and miles and miles, right? So I think you should be able to hear them from miles away. That's just my opinion, though. Okay, so at this age they'd be 8 feet tall, and they'd be starting to darken up a little bit. Okay, Mike and I had 4-hit dice. Edit. Actually, maybe for the 3, maybe I should use the lighter purple or the pink or whatever it is. Are there 2 purples? This one's kind of a weird magenta. Pinkish. Yeah, I'll keep that. The regular colors of the token make it look almost purplish. It would be great if there were 2 shades of purple, but no. Maybe like a real dark blue. Could look kind of purpley. That one's starting to look gray. Jeez. It's all grayed out. Although I am green-purple colorblind, so maybe you guys can see it a little better. I rarely drink wine. Not expert on that alcohol. I prefer beer. Yeah, beer's good. I buy it whenever it's on sale, like when it's on clearance. It's usually when the cans are damaged. Or when they were in a case that got ripped open in shipping. It surprisingly happens kind of often. They'll sell, a whole case of beer for like, 50 cents a can or whatever. Or either a whole case where the cans are damaged, or nearly a whole case because one of the cans is missing. Like all the cans will be in pristine condition, but there's only 11 of them, so they can't sell it in a case, right? That's when I drank beer. Okay. This is 4 hit dice here. Enter. They have 20 hit points on the average. Come on. 20 hit points on the average. Save them changes. Boah. Okay, delete the old one. Yes, delete. We'll select the token. Okay, we'll close that one. Oh, did I save changes? Save, remove. Yes, delete. You select the token. You select the token. Come on. Yeah, save changes. Now close the damn sheet. There we go. So this is going to be the 5 hit dice one. Character sheet. Yeah, yeah, I like lager beer. Lager. I'm not a fan of dark beers. Guinness is not my thing. Dark beers are bitter, and I don't think that's very appetizing. You know, in my humble opinion, I'm not a beer expert. If that's all I can get, it's fine. You know, but if I can get a lager, I will take it. I don't really like ale. Dark beer is for me a disgusting thing. Yeah. It's not really disgusting. It's just it's bitter, you know? It's fuck it, I'll drink it, dude. Who am I kidding? I'll drink it. I've drank it before. I'll drink it. We can get together and have beers, dark beers. Include the famous Scottish lager, don't remember the name. Okay. So 5 hit die Myconid is going to be 10 feet tall, so that's basically a giant. Enter. Uh, 25 HP. Remove, yes, delete. So you select a token. Save changes. That's pretty fucking big. A 10-foot tall fucking mushroom man. They're probably really lanky too when they get that tall. Okay. This one is Myconid. 6 hit dice. Space. King. Whoops. King. Come on, man. Oh, yeah, it has to save in the database. That's right. There we go. 6, enter. It's gonna have 30 hit points. And 12 feet tall. It's a 12-foot tall fucking mushroom. Okay. Close the sheet. Reopen. Edit. So that's even a darker blue. You can barely tell the difference though. Oh well. Remove. Yes, delete. Oh, yeah. 30, enter. Six-hit die king, enter. Save changes. You select a token. Save changes. And we just have to make a zombie. So that's easy. We go to encounters. Go down to Z. Zombie types. Regular zombie. Edit. Duplicate. Cancel. Close. Close Z. Close encounters. And this is called a what? Purple zombie? Purple fungus zombie. Purple fungus zombie. Enter. We'll close for now. Open up this bullshit here. AC 10 move. It's not that cannot be turned by priest. It always strikes last in a round. Body continues around the fungus, blah blah blah. Animated creatures will follow. Simple blah blah blah. Copy. Alright. Purple fungus zombie. Ace. Edit. AC 10, move 9, 1 hit die, HP 4, number of attacks 2. Level is 1. Yeah, da 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 da. 9. They're faster than normal zombies. Way less HP than normal zombies. And they do a D3D3. Claw or pummel. Bony claws. D3. Okay, let's make this guy purple. Oh, AC is... Well, actually, let's make sure he's not attached first. Purple fungus zombie. Purple fungus zombie. Okay. HP is 4. They always have 4 HP. They always move at 9. And they have 10 HP. Purple fungus zombie. Okay, save changes. Oh, I didn't give him a tint. Look at that shit. Look out. Just finished the upload on YouTube 1 hour ago. Huh. Are you gonna PM me the link to your video? You gotta PM it to me. You can't put it in chat. Because the, you-know-whos are on the warpath. The bots. I wonder if there's any pictures of fungus zombies. Wouldn't that be weird? And by weird, I mean cool. Animated playlists include the first Pred. Cool. Fungus zombie portrait. Fungal zombie. Ooh. Everything. Yes, I mean everything. Come on. Switch to everything. There we go. Come on, put the cursor in the field. You can do it. Enter. Boom. That's all she wrote, man. Thanks, Joel Mercantile, for making a fungal zombie that I can't use. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. Apocalyptic zombie. And for now, just take a look. Good look. Link deleted and doing morning shit. Yeah, you're not supposed to put the link in chat. You have to PM the link to me. Private message. Here, I'll say something in chat so you can click on my name. So just click on my name. You can send me a private message that way. Portraits of a zombie. It send already, did not receive, question mark. Let me see. Yep, I got it. Ooh, 2 hours.
Pas grave.
Du coup, on peut y aller.
Laissez-moi mettre mon... Laissez-moi mettre mon...
Oh, that's a cool map. It's hand drawn. You uploaded it to you scanned it and uploaded it.
Alors, pour commencer, je vais vous rappeler de base les règles de Cthulhu pour ceux qui savent pas.
And it still has the grid on it. That's rad.
Niveau santé mentale, c'est juste
The
un
rooms
petit
are all
rappel, je vous
empty
rappelle
though.
que plus vous descendez en santé mentale, plus votre vous devenez fou, en quelque sorte. Tomberez peu à peu dans la folie. Donc en fonction de vos pertes de points, il faudra le jouer un peu plus RP
That's
et un
cool.
peu plus psychopathe.
L'héritage des clous.
Est-ce que je suis le seul à entendre
L'héritage.
en écho ou pas?
Ah, si. Ok.
Ah, moi je l'ai pas en écho.
Des clous.
Hop, hop, hop.
French.
Bah non, je sais pas.
French Canadian,
Vas-y, là,
I'm
retente.
guessing.
C'est mieux.
Ça a l'air,
Ouais.
ouais.
That's awesome. I always wanted to play Call of Cthulhu. Cthulhu. I'm back doing my morning sings. Nice. Very nice. Remove the old one. Yes, delete. Use selected token. Save changes. This is token of Mike Merles. Lulz. Mike Merles as a token. Ahaha, 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 ahaha. Aha, it looks like Mike Merle's. Lol. Okay, so I think we're good on Myconids now. Next one is the Lurker Above, which is a lot like the Trapper. I might actually use the same token. Okay. Lurker Above. Find Lurker Above. Enter. Lurker. Lurker in Darkness. Lurker. Shadow Lurker. What the hell is a Lurker Above, man? I'm gonna have to look that up in the monster manual. Let's see. Monsters manual. Monsters. Instructions for the blank sheet. No. Monster summoning tables. No. NPCs. What? I don't remember the NPC party rules being in the Monstrous Manual. Maybe I'm wrong. Race subtable. Sounds about right. Interesting. Yeah, I thought that was dumb that they didn't put the encounter tables in the Monstrous Manual. Of all things, they put the monster summoning tables in there. So I think they expected you to use the monster summoning tables to do random encounters, which I don't know. I guess it's similar to the random dungeon level monster matrix, random monster dungeon level matrix. It's similar, but it's just not the same. You get way more monsters if you use the matrix. And then that leaves a lot out when you don't have the different terrains too. That's a huge thing. The terrains. But I was looking up Lurker Above. And see the actual terrain guide. Huh. The actual book has an alphabetical appendix. Maybe it's in here. Yeah, the actual book has an alphabetical appendix that contains the page number for all the monsters and their nicknames. So, for example, the Myconid is also called Fungus Man. Okay? So that would be in there. They'd have an alphabetical entry for Fungus Man, and an alphabetical entry for Myconid. and they would both lead to the same page. So that was one really cool thing about the Monsters Manual. But unfortunately, almost everything else about it sucks. It uses monsters from other campaigns that are not on the encounter tables that are published. It leaves a lot of them, like, animals out, or a lot of the animals are generalized to the point where there's like 20 of them on one page rather than each little animal having its own entry, like the Monstrous Compendium had. Like, literally every animal had its own little entry, its own page. So, like wolf, they had their own page, they had their own habitat, society, ecology, all that stuff. And then so did dire wolf and warg. They all had their own page. And then, like, badger, they had their own page. Giant badger was like the second half of that page, I think. Eagle had their own page. Giant eagle had their own like 2 or 3 pages. The Monstrous Compendium is way better. And the funny thing about this Lomion website is it does not use the pages from the Monsters Compendium. It just uses the pages from the Monsters Manual. Monster Compendium. So, like, giant eagle, comma, space, giant eagle, giant eagle. Okay. Oh, no. This is, yeah. Never mind. Okay, so this is the bird entry from the Monstrous Manual, and it has Bloodhawk, Boobery Eagle, Eagle Giant, but okay, I guess it uses both. But some of them are missing, though. Like, let's see, I think Giant Badger. Index, find, Giant Badger. Never mind, I'm on crack. Okay. Yeah, all the things are here. And then if you look up small mammal, badger will be on there too. Look, alright, it uses both mammal, comma, small. Mammal, comma, small. Badger. Beaver. Let's see what it has for otter. Fine otter. Crotter. Otter. See, on that one it takes you straight there, but otters have their own page in the Monsters Compendium, I think. Otter. Giant otter. Let's see, small mammal. Otter, comma, giant otter, comma, C. Yeah, they all take you to small mammal. Pigs, rabbits, raccoons, squirrels. In the, let's see, find squirrel. There's a special kind of squirrel. It's called a black squirrel. Giant black squirrel. Okay. Giant black. See, that's not a link right there. That's not fair. That totally looks like a link. All these look like links. Weasel. They did put the Weasel page in. That's cool. I don't remember if there was a pig page. I know there's a boar page. Pig. Pigeon. Domestic pig. Oh well. Okay. Yeah, the miking is done. Lurker above, I think, is just the lurker. Index. Find lurker above. Yeah, here it is. Lurker above. It looks like a big ass piece of brick. Or like a big ass brick wall. That's funny. And it slams down on you from above. What the hell is this thing? That's not a lurker. Pathfinder. Really? And this. Dead Space Necromorph. Ew. Ew. Just ew. 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 Wow, World of Warcraft has a fucking lurker. No way, bro. The lurker below. World of Warcraft is so funny. I just have to laugh at it. And laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. Toothy worm. Crazy. Okay. Close that shit. Alright. Lurker. Index. The lurker. Oops. Not as big as its cousin, the trapper. Only a 20-foot diameter on this guy. Copy image. Portrait of a lurker. See, I don't get where all this shit is from. This is D&D, bro. Where's my manta rays? Wow, man, look at that. They were portraits all along. Crazy. Okay. That's lame. All right. I think I like. No, that one feels like it's upside down. Yeah, how much time yesterday did I spend looking for this? And here it is. It's it's a damn portrait and not a token at all. See, this one I kind of like better because the tail is not taking up so much of the picture. You know what I mean? So I think I'm going to use this for the what do you call it? Rollable table. And I should probably read this. Lurkers are slow-moving creatures that must wait for their prey to come into range. Lurkers wait on the ceiling, then drop and wrap themselves around their prey. Lurkers cause a -4 penalty to opponent's surprise rolls. The constriction causes 1d6 points of damage per round and suffocation within 1d4 plus 1 rounds, regardless of the damage suffered by the victim. This damage is automatic each round unless the victim breaks free or the lurker dies. Lurkers do not stop attacking until dead. Prey can only fight with short weapons that were in hand when the lurker attacked. Okay, I'm going to refill my cup. I'll be right back. Just refilling my cup. Alright, I'm back. Alright, just lurker, I guess. Because it goes lurker, trapper, forest trapper. Okay, add item. And it was this one, because the tail is not so busy. Okay, and then the other form was, I think it said box. Resemble the local floor. It can alter its shape and color to resemble the local floor and to form a protuberance in the center that resembles a box. Okay. So save those changes and then box. Oh. Token of a box. Add item. I think they both ball up, right? Trappers remain wrapped in a ball for 1d8 hours while digesting a victim. Yeah, so just, I think they both just turn into a ball. Drop and wrap themselves around their prey. Lurkers cause a -4 penalty to opponent's prize rolls. So, yeah, it just would be a ball. Okay, let's look for a ball and then box. It would be a veiny ball like this. When I color this gray, it'll just look like a bunch of veins, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to use that one. Should look like veins. Where did it go? There we go. Yeah, that'll look like a veiny ball of like, you know those guys, you ever seen Beastmaster? Those guys that like wrap up around people and just digest them? That's what that is. And their shower curtain like wrap is like all veiny and stuff. Oh yeah, welcome back, welcome back. Save changes. Okay, and then probably a bunch of different chests. You know what I mean? So it's not always the same chest. Well, I guess box. So different kinds of boxes. So the first one will be this chest right here. So that kind of looks like a box. Some weird fucking box. There's a cool looking box. There's an octagon box. I've used this box before, but oh well. There's a cool looking box. I can't tell if that's a box or not. We'll use it anyways. Oh, that's a garbage can. Okay, not gonna use that. Okay, now for different types of chests. That looks like a rug. That looks like a chest. Okay. Token. Token that shit. Let's see. Everything. Lurker. I'm getting really tired. I think I'm just gonna fix this old trapper token real quick. Advanced is drawing. Advanced, flip vertical. One, two, three, four, five, six. So it's not going to be as big as it was before, but actually that's kind of strange. It's not as big as it was before. Okay, 360 and 3. .60 vision has sight. Oh, right, yeah. Gotta color it gray. Yep, I'm starting to fall asleep. That looks about the same. Okay. Okay, the lurker is... Or the trapper is fixed, sorry. And we can do the lurker later. So I'll just delete this. Copy that. Paste that. Oh. Copy. Paste. Oh, there we go. No, just one. Okay, so we make it 20-foot diameter. And we call it a lurker above. And they only have 10 hit dice, that's 50 HP. AC 6. 1 fly 9B. I think. Wow, they fly. And I'll save that to the character sheet real quick. And I'll finish this some other time because I am dog tired and it's 10:30. So I'm going to start up the rerun stream again. So stay tuned. It's not going to take very long. Actually, I can kind of get a head start on it right now. So I'll be right back with some rerunnage. Oh, actually, before I do, I need to change the title to reruns. Reruns. And it needs to be on Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah. Update information. Okay. Alright, stay tuned for that. I'll be right back.